Do you know someone who just never keeps up on the news, never watches it, never looks for it online? Well, I have a family member like that. And over the weekend, I was talking to this family member and telling them about all of the stuff that's happening. They had no idea that no King's Day happened. They had no idea about the Trump military parade, none of it. So then we moved into the conversation about the big, beautiful bill that's currently in Congress that's going to be reducing Medicaid for tons of Americans, potentially kicking them off access to health care. And my family member said, well, why should they be able to gain access to a psychiatrist or a mental health therapist or weekly physical therapy when I can't gain access to it? Now, I understand where this is coming from because this family member is on a Medicare Advantage plan under a very restrictive HMO network that doesn't really like to supply these things. But if you feel that way as well, when you hear about Medicaid being restricted in payments and people getting kicked off it, and you keep asking yourself, why do they have access to medical care that is affordable, kind of, and I don't, I want you to ask yourself the question, why don't we all have access to healthcare like that? None of us should end up in bankruptcy. We should all be able to have access to health care. And it's not about why do they and not I. We really need to start thinking about why don't we all? Because we all deserve access to health care that is affordable.